Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
yeah.
Done.
Boom.
Boom. Hi,
Hi,
everyone.
everybody.
Hopefully.
Welcome to BlizzCon 2018.
Yep. We're testing out. This is our first time going live. So, pardon us of all the hiccups and stuff, but we're learning.
We're figuring it out.
Yeah. We are.
We're gonna party. Y'all can party with us. We're gonna watch some BlizzCon.
We're gonna
see what
party
goes
hardy,
on.
Marty, as they say. Oh, they totally say that. We're testing some
Good old
things out.
Method Black.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I need some of those statues.
Yeah.
I need them.
It's amazing that the statues that they place like around the area and their workshop, it's amazing. And they move those statues from their workplace, from their headquarters to the BlizzCon.
Oh yeah.
Inside, it's pretty awesome.
And that giant, the
Well,
giant tracer.
Yeah.
That's in Blizzard office. Thing's awesome.
Indeed.
Well,
Cool to see it all play out
of course,
meta too, that
I'm super excited for Diablo. Any news on that? I might rage quit the stream if it just sucks.
I'm not. Just saying. Never really played Diablo. Don't crucify me, but I just haven't. It's just not a thing.
But I think I'd get more crucified that the fact that I went to BlizzCon for Diablo 3 in 09 and 11 and not WoW. People always, their mind was blown every time.
I'll tell you right now, if WoW releases what I think it may happen, I'm probably gonna lose my mind.
And what's that?
The merfolks. Merfolks is as an allied race. But you know, what's happening on the StarCrafts? We got.
Well, I mean, StarCraft's so old, right? Like all their things are
it's still
old.
an amazing RTS.
It is. It's still amazing RTS. It's the
one
top
of the
one,
best
of course.
one.
But
Oh my god, get him, Zerg.
I mean, it still looks beautiful. It's like what's the Counter-Strike idea? Like Counter-Strike is still alive and playing, and everyone still loves it. And StarCraft's going to be like, you know, the Counter-Strike of RTS. Yeah. Until they make something else like Warcraft 3 or 4. Dude, if they make the fourth one,
bet
super
we're both
extremely
gonna lose
happy.
our mind if Warcraft 4 happens.
Oh yeah.
I'm totally down. But I bet for overall, I think there's gonna be some Diablo something that's cool.
Yeah.
You'll have to
Hopefully.
explain most of why it's cool to me.
Well, if I walk away, then you know exactly. It's not cool at all.
But it is what it is. But I mean, there's WoW. I think the merfolks are gonna be a race. They're gonna talk about the new raid thing. Heroes probably be a new hero.
Yeah,
maybe
probably.
a new game mode.
Maybe 2 new heroes, something like that. Little combo.
Oh
piece.
my god,
New
they may actually show Deathwing. That'd be dope.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
I would be totally excited for Deathwing. StarCraft, I probably don't think will be much new. I don't know what they can do other than make new commanders
heroes,
and or little mission thingy.
Yeah, like they did with not Nova.
Yeah, they're doing
it
missions
was for Nova. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking of Kerrigan, but not Nova.
And God, please give us Warcraft 4.
Dude,
that would be.
I would forgive them for Diablo stuff if Warcraft 4, even though I am a fan, as you can tell. It's my favorite franchise of Blizzard's.
And Overwatch probably be a new hero, maybe a new stage.
Yeah.
Or they'll release their Blizzard Park as an actual park. It'd be kind of epic.
Here we go. Done. And we're also getting everything ready and getting chat up. So if you guys have any questions or talk about it, we'll be there with you. Like I said, we are. It's our first time. We're getting everything ready.
Yep.
This guy's always he's like the Guy Fieri of BlizzCon.
I don't know what he's saying.
I don't know. Well, like, I've seen him before, but I don't know if he actually works for Blizzard or not. I think it's about to start. That's a tall lady. Kim.
What? I know.
I just love it. I mean, BlizzCon's really special
Oh,
to
okay. There we
Blizzard
go.
and all the employees. We start planning, I think, in
See who's
January for
alive?
the entire
Oh.
year, and there's thousands of employees that are here and an extended BlizzCon
Trying
team.
to get
Yeah,
to it.
so I
There we
feel
go.
I
There
feel
we go.
fantastic.
All
I
right.
feel excited.
Top
I got
Very
a spread on the social medias.
BlizzCon for Blizzard and our events team, our broadcast team, the
See
extended
how everything goes.
BlizzCon team. There's so much talent and love
So
put into the
excited
show.
for BlizzCon.
So yeah, it's feeling great.
Well, as executive producer, you have your hands kind of in everything. You're overseeing so
Bam.
many parts
All right.
of BlizzCon,
Let's
so
do
you
it.
probably have a perspective that's really unique. For people at home who are just learning about BlizzCon, what would you say is your favorite part?
Oh my, if I had to pick one. Well, my favorite element is probably our Dark Moon Fair area upstairs, but I really love seeing what the
BlizzCon.
community brings to the show. So I definitely am looking
Oh,
out
I
for
am
our
excited to
cosplayers.
try
I
out
love our
Classic
cosplay
WoW.
community.
See
And
what's
then
gonna happen on
esports
that.
pros and the exciting
I don't
things
know
that will bring the casters on
if y'all
stage.
watched the video
I
I
also
shared
really just
on our
love all the
Discord,
stories you hear about the
but
gaming connection
it's
that's happening. I was at
it
the
makes fun of
BlizzCon
everyone who's
dinner
gonna
last
want
night, and I heard
say
from
they
a
want
woman,
Classic WoW,
and her husband that had met
and then it
playing
was like a
WoW
Blizzard
in person
employee
that
like
they met
already
was
having
actually
a
in
retort
person at
YouTube
BlizzCon several
channel.
years ago.
They're like,
Also was
told
talking
you,
to an
we
army
told
vet,
you it would
and
suck.
he was stationed
You
in
didn't
Germany
listen
for
to
a
us,
while,
but we
wanted
gave
to
you what
continue
you
leading his
wanted.
raid on the
I hope
East
you feel
Coast,
good
so he
about
asked for
yourself.
this crazy late
I'm,
night
I'm
shift.
excited for it.
Hearing stories like that is always heartwarming.
Totally. Now, we are setting up for the opening ceremony. People are always super excited to find out what Blizzard has in store.
So
I know you
much
can't tell
going
us too
on.
much, but can you give us any hints of what we can expect?
Boom.
Well, there's a lot
Okay,
you're
there's
going to be
the
wanting
done.
to stay tuned for there. We're going to have Mike kick it off, and then just like last year, we'll throw to multiple stages. We'll be broadcasting from multiple stages. So
Yeah.
after that, I don't think there's anything else
And
I
after
can
that,
reveal. You're going to have to
we
stay
try to
tuned.
contact
That's
Blizzard,
fair.
of
Thank
course,
you so much, Sarah Lynn. And I
and
can't wait
hopefully
for the
we'll be
opening
able
ceremony, so
to
we'll see you soon.
live stream the rest of the stuff.
I love that Sarah Lynn Smith is taking
Yep.
on the job of
Oh,
being
Hearthstone
the
will probably be a
producer
new
of this
expansion.
entire
I forgot about Hearthstone.
Didn't they
It's a
just
small
have a new
job.
expansion?
Yeah,
Not
but
really much
I
going
mean,
on here
I don't-
this weekend.
they'll
It's
still
just a
announce
tiny
one.
job. Just a little thing.
Then these things
All
don't
you
usually
need
take
on
effect
BlizzCon.
until like 2 or 3
All
months
right, now
later.
it's
Yeah,
time
of
to check
course.
out one of the great on-demand
But I feel
videos
like
available right now on
I always thought it would be cool if they
BlizzCon.com.
started adding their
Here's
other
Faces
genres
of
into
War,
Hearthstone.
Battle for
Yeah.
Like Diablo classes and like StarCraft classes. And just have like a whole array of like new cards of that nature.
That'd be kind of neat.
Yeah, that'd be super cool.
So today is fun. Today is something kind of new for us.
We're in the Activision Capture Studio up here in Santa Monica.
Yeah,
This
this is
is a
it.
facility
This is
where
it.
we can do motion capture and video and
Oh,
texture reference.
Maybe
of
it'll
actors.
come right after this.
We're over on the facial
Testing, check.
capture stage.
Oh, hi.
And what we're doing is we brought in
What?
our actor Jordy, who's playing Anduin, and we basically
Yeah,
have him
cool.
sitting inside a
Did you get that?
sphere of cameras.
It looks
No, not yet.
looks exciting.
There we go.
The cameras are all synchronized together, and so
Oh, this is
Jordy's
good.
going
What are we
through
doing?
all these stages of different
Yeah.
emotional states.
Oh, making
What we need is
Cinematic.
that
the
moment
yeah the
of,
faces.
of realization, the calm.
By sort of striking different poses.
How can we stay
basically
calm in that
capture
orb
a
of
whole range of different types of
A whole
muscle
bunch of
movements
lights.
and
Yeah.
from the areas around your mouth to the eyebrows, up, down.
no one
sorrow,
told him to clip his nose hairs?
joy, happiness,
hardcore,
you name
man.
it.
Yeah, that's
In
scary
the past,
hardcore.
we'd spend a lot of time trying to go for building a character from scratch, and that is an amazingly fun process.
But
I'd
you
like to
can
see,
take
like,
a long time finding your way.
Disney's
So
orb of
creating a digital
cameras.
scan
You know how they
of the
Yeah.
character, that gives us something
They reanimate
real
all the
to start
old
with.
actors
And
and the
then
young faces
recording
now.
our actors' performance gives our animators a very inspirational point of reference as they bring
Dude,
the
this is such a
character to
good
life.
cinematic.
Cut, hold
Yeah,
that.
it was.
Nice.
That's
Let me see
gnarly.
how that one looks.
We were extremely lucky to find Jordy.
Not only is he really good at
He's just
the
like a
performance
young looking
side of it,
boy.
but he also looks enough like the character that we can kind of push and pull
Yeah,
things
he has, like,
around
a
and
pretty similar to
stylize his
Anduin.
face until it really fits in the World of Warcraft. You're cheering everybody on for the Alliance. You know? Yeah.
Nope, for the horde.
Not only
Pour it all
can
the
you
way.
see the
You gotta go
budding of
be the
very
good guys.
in Jordy,
Yeah,
you also
we
get
are.
the sense
I'm glad
that
we're
he's
a
genuine
clash.
person.
You
I
gotta
think
Full of
if
opinions.
you gotta
somebody
support the horde.
a little
Nope.
bit older, potentially with some more experience as an
Sylvanas.
actor, but I don't think that would have
I don't know, those
as
sour cream's
true
pretty awesome.
as finding a young man
This is sort of his coming of age, where now he's in charge of this really big army, and he's faced with a choice.
Dude, I guess I haven't seen that
Am I going to follow in my dad's footsteps?
How have you not seen
or
the cinematic?
Am I going to be my own kind
It's
of
last
king?
year's.
And so there's
I did, but I guess I don't
giant
remember the troll,
character
the
that,
badass
you know, by the end
armored
of the movie,
troll.
hopefully gives
Because I remember
way
this
to
part
a
where he resurrects
purposefulness,
everyone, right?
You know?
Well,
And
no,
we
the
just
troll
really
just
felt
comes
like
out.
Jordy
You didn't
had
know the troll then.
those qualities.
okay.
He became Zappy Boy later.
Oh.
He became everybody's favorite in the second video.
We're always going back to
But he was the
humans.
big troll that
We're
just
going
shot
back
down
to
the wave of
references
fire
that
at
we
everything.
can find in the real world, whether it's an actual human behavior or simply a stone wall. Once we've done that, that's where the creative freedom starts.
Well, it's all acting, you know. Animators are
yeah.
actors. They act through their characters, and it's kind of a slow motion process. But they do have to inhabit those roles.
Well, like even
if we have to find our own
when
way,
they try to do
there's
combat
a lot
animations,
of trial
they
and
will
error.
act it out
There
in front of
doesn't
camera,
seem to
so they
be
can
any
actually
real
watch it-
good
watch themselves.
substitute for somebody coming in and just bringing all of their instincts to bear, and in just a moment, you can capture something that feels completely natural. Right now, you're twisting, and this arm kind of goes away. Maybe this arm can be kind of like out, like that. Yeah. Shooting reference.
Okay, I'm glad he
animation
spoke, 'cause it
isn't a
just
new
seems like
thing by
he's
any means. Disney
crazy,
did it
like
back
a
in
weird
the day.
transmonkey.
They would shoot on
It's-
film, of course.
I didn't know
Crazy
but
is how
it
they make
really
those
is the
videos.
same
Yeah.
process.
Just in a simple small
Yeah.
room,
on
there's white dots on
the
your face,
intuition of
and then they make it look
actors, of
super
real
cool.
human beings to try to be in a moment and give you something that feels true, that feels natural. Yeah, I think it's great stuff, Jordy. And so we recorded on video, and we put our helmet cam on, and we get all our tracking dots, and we run it off our phone, and we get these amazing close-ups where we can see every little thing that the actor's face is doing. But it's still in the end the same thing that they were doing back in the day. What we're doing is just, you know, applying the latest tools to that process. For the Alliance! And cut.
Did the producer just give me a bigger
Nice.
hit rate?
Nope, I don't like the lines.
It's, like I said, it has pandas and Drunite and little gnomes. How can you not like gnomes?
I mean, I don't like gnomes.
how can you not like gnomes?
I'm okay with the
It's the
space
cool-
goats.
It's the coolest thing ever, right?
I'm okay with the space goats.
Right. I thought they were so badass when they first came out.
All right,
well,
we
they're-
are
they're
less
space
than
ghosts.
10 minutes away from the start of opening ceremonies, which is bonkers. I'm so excited for everything.
I know.
But real
Dude,
quick,
that
let's
is
find
dude-
out
that
what
dude is
you're
Guy
most
Fieri.
excited
Yeah.
to see at this year's
The
show.
polls.
Here are the results of our first all access hashtag.
Well, yeah, duh. Like,
Oh,
Looks like
BlizzCon
BlizzCon reveals is beating out
I want
everything
community
at
night.
80%. I know Malik wanted
I hope
BlizzCon
he gets a-
esports.
I think I won.
I think this is just
to stream
for,
that
you know,
part, because that
people looking forward to the
what,
reveal, and
is
then they're going to
hilarious.
be all about
The good old. Well, I don't know if
the panels.
community
I
night
can see
means
this completely flipping once all the reveals are happening. then they're
contest,
like,
the costume
It's a little
contest.
weird.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Like,
Those
100%
are
I
always
just
so
wanna see the
cringy
panels.
and amazing at the
That's
same
the best
time.
thing about opening
I wonder who's
ceremonies, right?
hosting
They're like,
them
and
this
this is
year.
happening. You're like,
Some of the
what does
cosplays are
that
really
mean?
good.
Right.
Some are
How
not.
do I? And then later they're
'Cause
like,
last
all right,
year-
here's an hour. We'll tell you what that actually
like
means. It's
I
like,
remember the first year Overwatch was
That's
revealed,
weird.
and they showed the video of it, and everyone was like, "Is that a movie? What's
Maybe
happening?"
because my
Like,
voice
yeah,
and
is
then you have to go
crappy.
to the panel to find out everything about it.
yeah, that's always good when we
I
get
don't
to
know.
do the
I
deep
can't really
dive.
help
So
it.
it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, for sure. And we've got people coming to the desk as well. But
All right, done.
we're going to be
done,
having more of
good.
these hashtag battles
here.
in a little bit. We've got a question for you coming up.
Hashtag
But in the
battles.
meantime, if you're watching with us at a viewing party for BlizzCon, or even better yet, if you're cosplaying at a viewing party,
Oh, yeah.
take some
me
pics
get
and send them
closer.
to us. And use the hashtag BlizzCon, and we might actually show our favorites on the stream throughout the day. So definitely want to see your cosplay.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now,
He doesn't want to see it.
No,
Just tell him.
no, he's just there
He
to
said,
be Denim
this
Dan in
currently
his
what you're watching here
Canadian
is
tuxedo.
Denim
every-
Dan?
right?
Is
This
that really
ends
what you
at
just?
12:30
That's right.
p.m.
Oh, poor guy.
So if you want
All the way to
keep
Denim
watching,
Dan.
you're
Denim
going to
Dan,
have
the
to
Canadian
need to
tuxedo.
buy a BlizzCon virtual ticket, which will give you access to every hall, every panel, every big announcement, all the talent and costume
Mhm.
contests, and of
We'll
course,
be going over
the
some of
closing
those.
night
So
festivities.
let's look at
it's
the
gonna be a lot of
picture, I
fun.
guess.
You're also going to get
They usually
bonus
put, you know,
in-game
what's
items
focused
for
on-
every Blizzard franchise, instant access to the entire
Up on
library
that
of
in
those
the
awesome
middle
Yeah,
picture.
in the
videos that we've
middle
been
back
talking
picture is
about,
what they
up
usually
on
always focus on.
BlizzCon.com, and you're
That's
even
literally
gonna be
every
able
game.
to play, like
Wait,
Alex
wait,
said
what's
before,
the
World
what's the
of
dude
Warcraft
holding the?
classic demo,
That's
vanilla
Heroes of
at
the Storm.
home,
But
That's
who
the
is that?
just
Raven
like you
Lord.
were here with us at BlizzCon without
Okay.
the lines.
That's the
So
new-
what are you so
uh,
excited?
the
Go to
boss-
BlizzCon.com and pick up your virtual
You remember the
ticket
map that
right
has
now.
the towers
That
that
is
you go
right.
get
All right,
and
we're
collect,
almost
and
ready
like
to
Yeah.
head
you have to
over
go collect
to
each one and they
opening
shoot the other
ceremonies, but
quarters.
Pairs
first,
of
it's time
whatever.
for a quick
It's
word from our
it's
sponsor.
all purple map. I don't remember his name, but
You know you gotta eat a good breakfast.
Is it the
right?
one where you get the towers and it shoots off the ghosts every
Yes.
time you click? Yeah, yeah.
that's one of the dudes in that map. He's one of the he's one side and the other side's the Gravekeeper.
Oh, okay.
And have some Lucy OOs. Oh yeah, one more thing. Woo! They're part of this complete breakfast. Oh yeah. I know you want some.
Is this real life? Or is this...
I don't know.
Never tasted so good.
Lucios?
Yeah, it's literally... Well, I guess if they made a deal with Cheerios. Oh, God.
That's
Here we go.
100% true.
Here's
we
the
are not
Activision
joking.
mother
They're
effer
great
right here.
cereal.
He's just... Activision
That's the
slowly
thing, guys.
pushing
That's the
themselves
thing.
into Blizzard.
Lucio's is a real cereal and will be available in the U.S. starting
He
December
hates it.
through Blizzard's
And you can
partnership.
color in your
with
own
Kellogg's.
Lucio?
Yeah.
I can't even handle
And
this
you'll
right
get
now.
an
That's very
Overwatch
racist,
in-game
don't you
I
think?
know, guys, I know.
So exciting.
Michelle literally said, I have to start eating
She
them
doesn't wanna
right
eat it.
now. But you're also going to get Overwatch in-game loot when you pick up a box of your own.
Wow.
This is crazy, and I love every
I
second
can
of it.
I can't
If
hate
you're here
I
with us
can't hate
right now
Blizzard
at
for
BlizzCon,
getting
you can
people. Like
grab a free
they're the best.
sample
That's the
while
best way to get
supplies
people.
last. I know, this is amazing.
I don't know if it'll be
Let me
Bootios though.
eat cereal on stream for the first
Right?
time ever. Lucios, they're so good. All right, I'm gonna chew this, but before we
Lucios.
head on over to opening ceremonies, we have
They're
a
not even gonna
special
announce this guy?
announcement for
No.
PC players.
He's just creepily
on Battle.net.
staring.
Guys,
Just
joining
let him
us
be creepy.
now
No.
to tell us
Yeah.
a little bit more, Bungie
Oh, okay.
game director for
Just-
Destiny 2 Forsaken, Steve Clotton. What's
Oh,
going on, man?
maybe you
Hey,
should just
hi,
wait
Michelle.
like
Thank you
5
very
minutes.
much.
But it was
welcome
the
to our
intense
guest.
staring
This
he
is
was
your
doing.
first
Stop
BlizzCon?
being
This
so
is
Was
my
bothering
first
the crap
BlizzCon,
out of me.
Actually, well, at least here in
Apparently.
BlizzCon
They should
stage.
announce him
It's like
first.
this is amazing. It's incredible. I'm super excited.
Yeah, the energy here is always just bonkers.
I wonder if they're gonna
nuts.
show any more
Talk to us,
Destiny stuff
talk to
or
us about Destiny 2.
Call
I'm a
of
big
Duty.
fan of Destiny. I think
thank
it is
you.
super
They do
fun to
not
play.
show anything of Activision
so
side
tell us,
here.
tell us what's going on.
This is the
Since
Blizzard
launch,
event.
What's happening?
And they don't need to
So,
put
yeah,
in
so
this
I do have
crap.
an
Yeah,
announcement
but
I'm gonna make in a
Activision is
second.
now
Is
sort
there
of part of
Yeah,
Blizzard.
yeah.
I know they
Since
merged
Destiny
Hey, but for
two
reals,
launch,
how
we've
do
spent
I
a lot
get
of
that
time,
Diablo statue?
you
Tell
know,
me-
working on
tell me
the-
about
the-
that.
providing
Dave,
the PC
how do I
version
get
of
that?
Destiny, you know,
That's
to
where
make
it's
sure
just
that we
a
had
mold.
smooth keyboard and mouse controls, uncapped
I've
frame
never
rate,
played
4K
Destiny.
support
Don't.
right out of the box.
It's worthless.
But we've also spent
Pointless.
the last
I don't
year
know about
improving
worthless,
a lot of other
I mean,
parts
it feels
of
like a
Destiny
weird
2
Halo,
for
but
Destiny 2.
Well,
We
yeah,
added deeper
the
engagement,
gameplay of it
RPG
is
elements,
extremely good and perfect
we got
and
a lot of
beautiful. It's just the
feedback from
content in the game is
community.
bad.
And so we
Like, I mean, it
improved
looks
the-
badass,
improved
right?
the
It makes
weapon
sense.
systems,
It
we
does,
revamped
because the
weapon
gun-
systems,
the
we added new
gunplay
weapons, we improved
and how
multiple
smooth the
weapons.
game
We added new
feels
features like
is perfect.
collections and triumphs.
But
I
you
mean,
like
we added a lot of systems.
you're doing the
But
same
as an
thing.
achievement
The
hunter,
first
I'm a
hour
big
of you
fan
playing the
of
game
that.
is
So, like,
you
to
doing
say,
that
that is-
for
Destiny 2 was literally
80
the
plus
first game I
hours.
played on my ultra wide
So
monitor.
it's
And I
WoW.
was so
Yeah,
happy
and I
because
hate
every time a
WoW.
cutscene happened,
So,
I was like, hey
like,
guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's why I can't
I'm
stand
like,
MMOs.
what are you guys
pretty
using your
much.
stupid bars? This is a no bar.
I mean,
stu-
technically, they
situation in
wanted
my
this to
office
be their
right now,
first-person
which is
MMO.
amazing. So listen, I've been loving the game.
Yeah.
I know that lots of players have been loving the game. Getting into
I
all
mean,
of
it's-
the
it seems really cool.
raids and the new end game
It
content.
does. I just
So tell us a little bit about
wish
what's
they
coming
made
and
the
what's
first
been
one
happening.
Yeah,
was
so,
extremely. It was the most
well, first of all,
disappointing
the Destiny 2 today
video game
is
history
a
of
huge
my life.
improvement over the Destiny 2 that we launched last year because of all those improvements we've made.
I really
And
can't
the-
stop
and the
looking at that
reception from
statue.
the- from
I
the
need
community
it.
has
Yeah.
been amazing.
Like the
but there's
details
more
in
to
it
come.
were amazing.
We know Battle.net players, we're waiting for the right time to jump in. We saw a lot of new faces this year in Destiny Universe, but we also we see a lot
Battle.net.
of people kind of waiting for the right time to jump into Destiny. And so
Oh.
Happy Imagine.
I think today,
Oh, is this an
I think
announcement?
today I'd
Does
like
it
to make
feel
that
like there's-
decision a little bit easier for them.
Yeah?
Since
Yeah.
the juicer
Okay.
is gone,
What is it?
we can
So
go
starting
buck
today,
wild, right?
through November 18th,
And get out of here,
Destiny
do all
2
the
is gonna be
shenanigans we
free
want.
to all Battle.net players.
Oh,
Yeah,
come
on Heroes you
on.
can now
Yeah,
get that
you
dude
get
as an
to- you-
announcer.
as long
He's
as
one of
you
the best
go in,
announcers.
register,
Really?
claim
He
your
yells
free
at you.
gift. It's yours to keep forever.
That's awesome.
Until November
Like you
18th.
get all of
You got
the
till
like the
November
queen
18th.
lady
Oh,
that's on the
Till
pro the
November
plant
18th
map.
to claim it,
Yeah.
and then
She
you
talks,
own it
she's
for
one of the
free.
announcers.
You own it forever.
Guys.
It's free. Yeah.
Go play the game. Come on.
Am I kind of
Yeah.
Not
forget?
bad.
That
Not
is
bad at
amazing.
all. That's pretty cool. That's
And-
very cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
don't know.
it's and then
I
for
just-
the current players,
I don't think
we
I
have
care
an
about Destiny
exclusive
enough to play
in-game
it.
emblem
Nope.
that
No,
we're going to
I
give
wouldn't.
them. It's going to be available
No,
in December.
it's-
And
I mean,
it's one of a kind. Doesn't exist anywhere
I think they're
else.
on their like
Excited
third
about
or
that.
fourth
Like, hey, you played
expansion, and
before
it's
then, or is that your
$40
first
already.
entry?
This
It's
is the
just
existing Destiny,
it's a money
2
mess.
community right now.
It's
so
Activision's
that's
way
you.
of getting just more money from
You get a little
poor
special
poor
thing.
people.
So, and
Fair
you're
enough.
also running another free Gambit trial for this weekend, or when is this happening? The Gambit trial weekend.
Well, first of all, if you're not familiar with what Gambit is, I think a lot of people might not be.
Yeah,
right?
like,
Gambit's a new
I
mode
don't know what the Gambit is.
Forsaken.
Yeah.
It was a hybrid mode. It was a PvE and PvP kind of a very new experience that was unique to really something that only Destiny could do.
Yeah.
If you like shooting monsters in the face, if you like competitive modes, if you like taking down giant bosses,
I am into
we love
shooting monsters in the face, and I want to hear more from you and everything about this. But we have to get to opening ceremony really quick.
I want to say when the free trial is. The free Gambit trial is November 9th to the 11th.
Hurry up.
9th
So
through
that
the
is for
11th.
all
9th through
Destiny
the
2.
11th, guys.
We don't
Guys,
listen to
if
you.
you want more
we don't
details
want
on Destiny 2
Blizzard,
and Gambit,
opening
you can
ceremony.
find additional
Go.
Shove them to the
information
side. Push
on
them with the broom.
DestinyTheGame.com.
Get out of here. There we go.
/BattleNet, and if you've never played Destiny 2 on PC, it's starting free today until November 18th, so grab it while you can.
Oh yeah, all right. It is time for opening
right.
ceremonies. Enjoy BlizzCon
Woohoo!
2018.
Let's do it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right,
Go.
goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Blizzard Entertainment co-founder, Mike Morheim.
Thank you so much, everyone. And welcome to BlizzCon 2018. I think, like many of you, BlizzCon will always be like home to me. And it always feels good to be home. Okay, now I do this every year, and we're gonna do it again. How many of you are here attending BlizzCon for the very first time?
Technically?
How many of you have been to 2 BlizzCons? How about 5 BlizzCons? And how many of you have been to all of the BlizzCons?
There's like 5 people.
Yeah.
I've been to all of them too. And I want to acknowledge a very special couple who have also never missed a BlizzCon.
Definitely for that joke one.
My parents. I can't tell them how much I appreciate them and their support. Unfortunately, my dad's under the weather this weekend, but they're watching on the stream today. Thank you, Mom and Dad.
There's some about
Whether you're a BlizzCon veteran or are joining us for the very first time, you are among friends. Welcome. Okay, and let's also give a big shout out to everyone joining us via the online stream. Come on.
That's us. That's us. All of. Dude, I need that.
As you know, I'll be passing the baton to my good friend J. Allen Brack this year.
20 or 1080.
But before I do, I'd like to take a moment and reflect a little on the past 27 years. It's hard to believe what an adventure we've had together. When Alan, Frank, and I first started out, I never could have imagined all the places this road would take us.
That's crazy.
We thought we had it made when we completed our very own game from scratch with the Lost Vikings. Or when Warcraft 2 Tides of Darkness became our first #1 selling game.
Dude, I just realized it's not the...
And then I thought I was dreaming with our midnight launch events, signing boxes for players. We were totally unprepared when World of Warcraft exploded and transformed everything overnight.
Yeah. That's what it did. I was there.
We hosted our very first BlizzCon right here back in 2005, and we were blown away by the response, and it has just gotten better each year. It's become a cornerstone of our community and a highlight of the year. I've been able to travel around the world, attending esports events and meeting absolutely amazing people. And earlier this year, we got to experience the Overwatch League finals in front of a sold-out crowd at Barclays Center. How far we've come.
We're a little low. All right, thanks for letting us
We've
know.
shared so many great experiences together, and your passion is what made all of them so special. To everyone who joined us on this epic journey, I thank you. Your support has fueled the creativity and dedication of our entire Blizzard team, and it has meant so much to me. Now I want to say a few words about our new president, J. Allen Brack. Many of you know Jay from his 12 years working on World of Warcraft. Well, you think you know Jay, but you don't. But seriously, Jay has been a great friend of mine since he joined Blizzard. He's led the development team of one of our industry's most complex, global, and influential games for over a decade, and he's done it with great integrity. He is a fierce champion of Blizzard values and a stalwart leader, not only of the World of Warcraft team, but within the whole company. He cares deeply about the Blizzard community and our employees. For all of those reasons and more, I'm proud and excited to see him lead Blizzard into the future. I want to thank you all again for your tremendous support.
So proud on the side that he's leaving.
And now please welcome to the stage the president of Blizzard Entertainment, J. Allen Brack.
I always want to be a fly on the wall when they do it. Like when people hug. Because in the movies, they always make it sound like they hate each other.
What?
You rat bastard. And then they have to smile for the camera and stuff.
I can't even handle you right now. I don't know what's happening.
What's going on? This is creepy. Everyone has one.
Are they little like Reinhardt masks? What were they?
This is awkward now.
Look at what you did.
What's happening?
Oh, it's a
You
picture
made
of
this.
some sort.
Yes.
Because they're different colors.
Thank you,
so
Mike.
It is awesome.
Thank you for all your passion. Thank you for all you've done.
Now you're fired.
We wouldn't be here without you.
Thank you, Jay.
Okay.
I appreciate
Get
it.
off my stage.
All right.
Get off.
Thank
Mike Morheim, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
That was so
Did
awkward.
he just retire and he's the new guy?
Maybe.
I think because there was some tension.
Thank you, everyone. That was a great moment. Mike is an amazing leader, and he's the absolute toughest act to follow.
Yeah.
He's also helped put us all in a great position going forward into the future. When I joined Blizzard almost 13 years ago, I was motivated by the ability to create amazing games and awesome entertainment experiences. I admired the development-first culture
really
and
weird.
the Blizzard community. That's
Glad
you.
I'm not the only
That's
one.
you. You're the Blizzard community. Everyone here, everyone watching. You're the most passionate, most dedicated players there are. Everything about Blizzard today, our games, our employees, the community, inspire and excite me more than ever.
Get this
I'm
president out of
exceptionally
here.
proud to lead Blizzard
Why
going
does he make me
forward,
feel irky?
but I'm also
That's
humbled
weird.
by the huge responsibility. It's a tremendous challenge, but what motivates us and what motivates everyone at Blizzard is the enthusiasm that you have. When we get feedback and the support from you enjoying our games, it helps fuel us to create more great content. It also drives us to create amazing experiences like Blizzcon. And we think of BlizzCon as the physical manifestation
just
of the
some new
Blizzard
in
community.
general game.
I would love for them to make a 2D
BlizzCon is one of the places where the real magic happens.
Just make a Marvel versus
That's where
Capcom.
we as gamers
Kinda like
make
they did with
connections with our
PvZ.
fellow players and build friendships that make being part of the
love
community
it.
so memorable. BlizzCon also showcases incredible creativity from you through the art, movie, talent, and cosplay exhibitions that you create. All of these come together and make the universes more exciting and make every day more fun. Our pledge to you as Blizzard is to continue to make the great games that you love, create entertainment experiences that you want to be a part of. Gaming can be an incredibly inclusive place. Collectively, work to include and uplift one another, build the spirit around each gaming community, and use it to make a better world. Let's look back at some of the great experiences that we've shared this past year. We came together as factions and took part in Battle for Azeroth, the latest World of Warcraft expansion. We performed wacky science experiments and explored spooky dungeons in Hearthstone.
And for Kevin, that was pretty fun too, right?
Yeah, that one is actually
We
really
challenged
cool.
each other with new heroes and maps across Overwatch, Heroes of the Storm, and StarCraft 2.
Why is he leaving Diablo last?
And today, for the first time ever, you can play Diablo 3 on the Nintendo Switch with the Eternal Collection. This package includes all Diablo 3 content, including Reaper of Souls, the Necromancer, and we're excited to work with Nintendo to bring it to the Switch console.
Upholding for claps, no one cares.
These are games that we all love, and the place that we play these games together is Battle.net. We've had some additions to the platform over the last year for some great developers outside of Blizzard. We hosted a record-breaking number of players from Call of Duty Black Ops 4 a few weeks ago.
No one.
And in September,
no
the team from Bungie launched its current expansion for Destiny 2, Forsaken.
Nope.
We're pleased to welcome these games to Battle.net and make the Blizzard community even stronger.
They're selling out. They're so corporate.
Outside of games, the community showed us something totally amazing and totally unexpected. Foremost among these was the overwhelming support for the Breast Cancer Research Foundation.
Dude, that one went hate. I remember it.
Thanks to your enthusiasm
fast,
for the Pink Mercy skin, t-shirts, and community streamer support, you helped raise $12.7 million.
Pretty impressive, actually.
And
I
that
remember
is,
the first time they did that with the
and that's the
Mountain
largest single-year donation
Spectral
from a
Horse,
company
the
in the
silver
history of the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. So be proud of everything that you accomplished.
Yeah, it was insane. They made like $32 million in a day. Just like that.
On the esports side, we witnessed history in the making with the inaugural season of the Overwatch League and the televised Grand Finals event at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. And we have huge amounts of esports to share with you this weekend. Awesome. We have the Overwatch World Cup, the StarCraft 2 WCS Global Finals, the Heroes HGC Finals, World of Warcraft Arena Championships, and the WoW Mythic Dungeon All-Stars. And finally, the Hearthstone Global Games. There are so many incredibly talented pro players here.
Oh my God.
You know, let's take a look at what it takes to compete at this, which is the highest level of gaming.
Cut to it. All right. Break time. Wait, we're still live?
I mean, of course, but
this is about passion, dedication, endurance, the endless drive to find our limits and push beyond them. This is about sharing the love, making connections, keeping your head up, no matter what goes down. It's about remembering to celebrate victory and learn from defeat. It's about something personal. It's a hunger. A fire inside all of us. Daring us to risk it all.
What do we... Hey guys,
rise
we're gonna
above the rest.
change the setting real quick because see that's a little choppy, but we'll try to make it better. So we're gonna do that now. Then come back. We'll do this. Okay, you good? You live and good?
You know, the thing that comes through in that video is the emotion that I think we all feel whenever we're watching people compete at that highest level. You know, we watch to see the incredible level of dedication that it needs, that it requires to be there.
Okay, cool.
Are you ready for an awesome display of esports championship this weekend?
Yeah.
Awesome. I think I know why you're here, though, and that's to talk about the future and to talk about new video game content. And we're going to kick that off right now with StarCraft 2.
What?
Did you know that this year, StarCraft is celebrating its 20th anniversary as a game franchise?
I almost think that with all the Diablo hype and it's like, we'll wait till
We've got a new co-op commander to show off today. It's on the show floor and playable. Our old favorite, Zeratul, is here.
That's pretty dope.
Our friends at Google DeepMind are also back this year with an update to talk about their work on StarCraft 2. DeepMind is on the cutting edge of artificial intelligence research, and they're working to create stronger bonds between humans and computers.
Yeah.
StarCraft 2's unique qualities as a competitive game make it a really ideal challenge for any kind of AI work. And the hope is that this technology will lead to positive, or this work that they're doing will lead to positive advances in the technology. So you can get information about StarCraft 2, new co-op commander, and all the Google DeepMind stuff tomorrow on the Mythic stage for StarCraft 2.
Woo! It's not like you just use this dog dive or something.
This year has also been a huge celebration for Heroes of the Storm. In addition to the team's usual cadence of unleashing your favorite Blizzard heroes and battlegrounds in the Nexus, the team also created themed events, new skins, new quests, and new storylines. And so, while Heroes of the Storm remains our love letter to our favorite Blizzard characters, it's also been a place where the Heroes team gets to explore things that are entirely new to Blizzard as well.
Here we go.
Today, I have 2 Heroes videos for you. The first video is going to introduce a new hero born entirely in the Nexus.
What? Wow.
And she is going to show you that she can hold her own against some of Blizzard's most iconic characters.
They need to, right?
You get a sneak peek. The second video is going to have a sneak peek of a lot of the exciting video, or a lot of the exciting content that's coming into the Nexus. So BlizzCon, are you prepared to meet Orphea?
Oh, what's that? The Nexus hero?
Yeah. Did they go weeaboo on her? On everyone?
You have finally returned home.
Home? You destroyed my home. Slaughtered innocents. Left peaceful realms in ruins. You broke your promise.
I will not be questioned. Return to the tower at once. Fine.
How could you?
What is hers?
Dead magic. I am beyond that power.
You're wrong.
Dude. She looks awesome. Right?
Tell me why.
There must be order, my daughter. Without it, everything will be lost.
Then I will fight. I will never stop fighting you. For my family. For the realm. For the Nexus.
Dude, she looks awesome.
Yeah, that looked badass. Yeah, that animation was amazing. Like, they upped the 2.5D.
You really want to see what I can do?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That looks cool. They're giving her all the cool animation. It's like a...
What the? Dude, she looks amazing.
Maybe she's a hybrid.
Oh my god. Her abilities look amazing. Yes!
Impudent child.
Yes! Yes!
Of course, when you look anime, you have to have this generic
Hunman? Squeaky
backstory
King?
with Dudley.
Oh my god! It's a bathroom! I can't. Oh, I can't handle all that.
Someone should probably stop us.
Oh my god.
I'm Kevin from the Heroes Dev Team, and I'm here to announce your game.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's crazy. The Raven Mount. I already commented on it.
Orphea isn't the only exciting update the team has for you. Check out the Heroes What's Next panel later today and the deep dive tomorrow for details on new content and new gameplay updates. In honor of Orphea, we thought it fitting to share her with our Blizzcon family. So Orphea is free for all Blizzcon attendees and virtual ticket holders.
There you go.
Solid.
We did that with Choco.
Enjoy Orphea, and we'll see you in the Nexus. Lastly, from me. Coming up is an update on one of my favorite games of all time, World of Warcraft.
I thought he was going to say Warcraft.
Great.
My transition to take over from Mike. We knew it was important to ensure that World of Warcraft has a leader who both understands the community as well as has a deep personal love for the game.
No, they're going to do it last. And they're going to
We didn't have to look far for such a leader. I've known John for many years. He joined the WoW team to work on Mists of Pandaria. He then moved to Diablo to help create Reaper of Souls. For the last 2 expansions, he's led much of the development on World of Warcraft as one of my partners. He has updates about Battle for Azeroth content going forward. He also has some updates about what has turned out to be many of your favorite ice cream flavors. BlizzCon, please welcome the executive producer of World of Warcraft to the WoW stage, John Haidt.
So we're doing WoW first, huh? Dude, that's dope.
That's awesome. Oh, hell yeah.
That's the cool shaman.
He looks like he should be working for.
Right?
That's awesome. Perfect.
Thank you, Jay.
Yeah.
We really miss you. We miss you on the WoW team, Jay, but we are so proud to have you as our president.
Because you got to move up in the
right.
ladder. Because you were fast.
Herd!
What?
That's right. That's my man.
Yeah, but
my man.
It sounded like he said herd.
Alliance!
Nope.
Yeah.
Weak.
I like blue.
Welcome back to BlizzCon. We've seen some incredible moments in the battle for Azeroth. We witnessed Sylvanas' brazen attack on the Night Elves and the burning of
He's
Teldrassil.
bringing that up real quick.
Yeah.
Well, I'm surprised he didn't get booed.
We saw the Alliance retaliation on Undercity.
Well,
and the retaking of Lordaeron.
Huh? So didn't Sylvanas just burn Undercity herself?
Only
she
to have
straight
it laid
turned it
waste
into
by
a
the
death
Blight.
zone.
Oh.
She said, "Great, have my city. You
Yeah.
can't live in it."
Both
Great.
sides are racing to form new alliances and adorn their armies with the mythic power
You tell me
of
there's more
Azerite.
focuses, I'm gonna lose my mind.
With a horde retrenched in Kalimdor and the Alliance gathering strength in Eastern Kingdoms, the future of Azeroth lies in the balance. Alliance! The tides seem to be turning in your favor. The time to strike is now. Will you press your advantage and rally your new Kulturan allies to strike the Horde where they least expect it? Will you?
That's what they were doing with this expansion. Just like they're all coming together on this island, fighting each other.
Horde. You suffered a great defeat in Undercity, but you gained powerful new friends in Zandalar.
Yeah.
Will you stand by them as the Alliance comes to lay siege to their homeland?
Sure.
Good.
That left side's all weird.
You've been preparing for war, and now the war is here in Tides of Vengeance.
Yeah. I think they do that always halfway.
It's been a little over a month since we began public testing for Tides of Vengeance. We've received a lot of great feedback, and we are hard
it's
at work
technically a new
polishing
patch,
the
but
game
it's like a
for
new...
both Alliance and Horde alike. We can't wait for players to face our newest raid, the Battle of Dazara Lore. It's set in the Great Pyramid in the Troll capital city, and this is the first time ever in WoW that players will experience unique Horde and Alliance versions of the conflict.
Huh. That's cool.
We also have a new Darkshore Warfront set in the ashes of Teldrassil. The Alliance will help the Night Elves reclaim and rebuild, while the Horde will continue Sylvanas' campaign of destruction. And Horde and Alliance assaults will bring the war to the shores of Kulturis and Zandalar. If you're wondering what lies in store beyond Tides of Vengeance, don't miss our What's Next panel on the Mythic stage later today.
I wonder if that's the judging panel.
If you have questions, we also have a QA panel tomorrow. And that'll also be on the on the Mythic stage, and you can drop off your questions at the Dark Moon Fair. So, as World of Warcraft enters its 15th year, we reflect upon this game that has touched our imaginations, forged friendships, and especially in my case, changed the very course of our lives. Last year, right here at BlizzCon,
Sorry,
we
the
announced that we
cameraman
are
bumped into
embarking on a
someone.
journey to return to where it all began.
What's everyone's favorite stuff they're not going to play?
And we're very excited to share our progress with all of you. Today, on the show floor, you can play WoW Classic. And if you're not at BlizzCon, you can download this demo using the virtual ticket. So you're probably wondering when you'll be able to play the full game. You have any guesses?
Today?
Here we go.
Tomorrow?
Blizzard soon.
Oh, Blizzard soon.
Yeah, so like
WoW
6
Classic
years.
will be released summer of 2019.
Oh, okay. It'd be funny if they just said, keep saying Blizzard soon. Keep Blizzard. Like, oh,
This
you
is a
wanted
great
that?
opportunity to experience the original gameplay. And if you never had a chance to play the game then, you should see how
All right.
WoW was 14 years ago. You should.
Oh, it was 15 years ago.
And anybody with a WoW subscription will have access to WoW Classic.
Nice.
So I know you've had a lot of questions about how we're recreating WoW Classic. You can learn more about how we're faithfully restoring and recreating the game
Yeah, well played.
in a panel that we have called Restoring History, Creating WoW Classic.
will.
And it's tomorrow on the Mythic stage.
Whatever. No, Daddy Producer, this is my phone. I'm going to do it on my account.
So despite our
gonna
differences
get
as
taken away.
champions of the Alliance
Awesome.
and heroes of the Horde, one thing brings us all together, and that's the annual charity drive.
Who cares?
This year, our charity pet is this little guy.
This is mine.
Oh my God! Look
That's-
at
Oh,
him.
I'm so sad.
He's adorable.
So we're proud to announce that this year's WoW charity pet will go to support code.org. This is a nonprofit. It's a nonprofit dedicated to expanding computer science education in schools and increasing participation by women and minorities. We as a Warcraft community, as a Blizzard community, share these values, and we hope you consider adopting Whomper to support code.org.
His name is Whomper.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like a
Okay.
Wampa Stomper?
There is one more thing. World of Warcraft isn't just about epic battles and great gameplay. It's about mythology, the timeless heroes and the timeless stories and the heroes that move this world. So before I hand this off, I'm honored to present a special treat. An all-new cinematic for Battle for Azeroth, Lost Honor. Enjoy.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, it's not in.
That's the last of the soldiers. We'll be calling up farmers next.
When this war began, I thought we were fighting for peace. But we're just fighting.
You're doing all you can to stop her, Your Majesty.
Oh, that's what I thought was about to happen. Make a tower fang.
At Lordaeron, you had the chance to take my life. Maybe even end the war. Why didn't you kill me?
Could kill you now.
I spared you because I believed you have honor. Was I wrong? Do you want more innocents to suffer? The Horde...
I have given everything for the Horde! Bled for it, kill for it, and Sylvanas is destroying it. She will destroy everything. What I want is my Horde back.
Saurfang, tell me why you spared my life.
I hoped you would stop her.
I can't. Not alone.
Oh my god. It was really good. Get my end.
Please welcome Creative Director of Hearthstone, Ben Thompson.
They're doing separate. Ah.
Be right back.
Well, difficulties. Let's see if it's actually us or them. Can't be them, right?
Words everywhere.
Okay. Whatever just happened. Sorry, everyone. Like we said, this is our first time streaming, so we're getting all the kinks out and learning things. That's all you can do, right? Is just learn things. Ooh. Alright. There we go. Well, there wasn't much of a talk of Hearthstone anyway. They didn't pronounce anything right then and there. I think they want to do it at the main stage. It was them? Oh, okay. Well, thanks. Yeah. Thanks, Devin. We were freaking out.
Can everybody hear the Overwatch arena? Awesome! I want to send a special shout out to all of our folks watching at home right now. All of us, every single one of us here, wishes we were hanging out with you right now. Because they're all logging in later tonight before us, and let's admit it, we wish we were. So before I start, I have a quick story for you. My nephew is in town for BlizzCon, and I was so excited. It's his second BlizzCon, and he says to me last night, he says, Uncle Jeff, I'm so excited for the new announcement. And I'm like, well, John, what do you think the new announcement's going to be? And he says, I really hope you announce that you're removing Moira from the game. I don't know. He must be a free-for-all deathmatch player. That's what I'm thinking. But it was an amazing year. I have to give a shout-out to Overwatch League, culminating in the amazing grand finals in New York City. It was so awesome. So awesome to be there.
Our producer.
We're so proud of Overwatch League. We added a looking for group system so you can finally have a Zenyatta that actually wants to be playing Zenyatta on your team. We added an endorsement system, and I heavily recommend for that Reinhardt who actually uses the shield instead of charge, endorse him. He's a good teammate. We brought you to new locations like Rialto and Busan. And we had so much fun in Korea this year, bringing you the Diva animated short. And Retribution was fantastic. Watching you guys just crush that content and learn more about our characters like McCree and Reyes. It was so much fun for us. And we added a couple new heroes. We introduced Brigitte, and of course...
Brigitte?
And of course,
it's not
Wrecking
Bridget.
Ball.
It's Bridget.
It's Bridget.
Who you are all free to call Hammond all you want. We're happy for that. But there was one thing that I was most proud of the entire Blizzard community, and that was your contributions to Pink Mercy. We are so thankful and so proud of you all. You raised over $12.7 million. You literally have a chance of changing the world. Thank you so much for that. So as awesome as all of that stuff was this year, and how could I forget the Overwatch World Cup viewer and Lucy OOs? I know what everybody's having for breakfast tomorrow.
Smush. He's like finally an announcer that's bringing.
But we like to come to BlizzCon to see new things,
because he embraces
right?
the memes.
Yeah, he does.
Like Hammond.
Yeah.
God, they got
One
so much hate
of my
for that.
favorite things about Blizzard and BlizzCon is the amazing work that the story and franchise development group does. These are the women and men who make the awesome Blizzard cinematics, and they are the same people who make the Blizzard animated shorts. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to present to you, directed by the amazing Jason Hill, our latest animated short, Reunion.
Oh my God, it's a new one.
Yes, can't wait.
I already love it.
It's a B-side too.
It's so good.
I bet that took weeks.
That's how they made the map. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
He's
It's just like Give me my pie.
Damn it.
She's a the dude has a Kerrigan tattoo. That was awesome.
We got trouble.
Bam. Still my favorite.
Jesse McCree. Been a while. You promised you'd write.
Well, Ash. I've been kind of busy.
We're pretty busy ourselves, so it's awful convenient you showing up today.
Yeah. You never been one to shy away from a good tip.
Hey, we worked hard for this score. You best move on
Football
now.
mustache.
All I want is that crate. Everything else is yours.
This crate? Huh. Bob. Well, well. Now you got my attention. What is it?
That's none of your business.
Is that the new hero? I guess.
I hope so.
She looks awesome.
Now
dude.
it's very much our business.
Doesn't always have to be this way, Ash.
Apparently, it does.
Hell, she carries a shotgun.
It's a rifle.
I love the Kerrigan. This is my favorite right now. I can't. This is awesome.
Love it.
Looks like Bob got himself some upgrades.
Smoke him out of there! Last chance, McCree! Toss out your weapon!
All right, Ash. Here it comes.
Oh, shit!
He's a badass.
Yeah.
What the? McCree?
Sorry about that, Bob. No hard feelings.
McCree? Hey! Untie me, McCree!
Say hi to the gang for me.
I will not be ignored! I'm gonna rebuild Bob, and I'm gonna have him rip off your other arm!
This is the video.
Hey there, cowboy.
Isn't that the announcement?
Welcome back, partner.
Oh no.
How long have I been gone?
Far too long.
What happened?
Well, that's a story for another time. But I got a call. They're getting the band back together. They want me. But really, they need you.
Her name's Eva.
Jesse, wait. What are you going to do?
I've got some business to attend to. Say hi to the monkey for me.
Monkey?
Scientist. Whatever.
Whatever.
That was Reunion. We hope you loved it. We had so much fun making that movie. One of the greatest parts about making a movie like that is we love creating new characters. And there's so many new characters in that movie. Lots of people to introduce you to. Members of the Deadlock Gang, the mysterious robot. And the whole time, we're thinking to ourselves, could one of those characters be the next hero in Overwatch? How cool would that be?
Right.
But there's a lot in that movie. Like, for example,
What if they have a voting system?
could it be that awesome Omnic sniper guy? He'd be a lot of fun. Like, we could make a really cool hero out of him. Or maybe one of the three triplets, or all of the three triplets. Like, they'd be cool. And those guys, you're going to study them, and you're going to learn a lot about them. And then, of course, there's Echo, the mysterious white robot that we all want to know more about.
They could do a Lost
But I'm
Vikings on
thinking
Heroes, right? Have the three
Echo needs
triplets.
more time. We need to
Each
spend
one
more
has a different
time
power.
before we're ready for Echo. But what about Bob? I think Bob would be amazing. But to be honest, during the making of Reunion, we fell in love with one lady that stole the show. And I now give to you the 29th hero in Overwatch. Please enjoy.
Nah.
Funny. They say there's no honor among thieves. But that's not how things work around here. If you cross me, or if you break your word, there'll be hell to pay.
Yeah, she was better.
You can count on it.
She looks so badass.
Let's
Robot
clean up
mustache.
this mess. You wanna try
She
me,
can shotgun.
poser? Back off. Burn it all down.
She got dynamite. Oh my god, this is my favorite.
Now that gets the blood pumping. There you are.
Dude, that's pretty legit.
You can call it rocket jump.
I'm
Of course.
Bob, do something.
Is that her ultimate?
Yes! Please tell me that's her ultimate.
This has another character?
It's either both or that's her ult.
So
I think that's her
please
ult.
welcome to Overwatch,
Oh, God, do something.
Elizabeth Caledonia Ash, the leader of the Deadlock Gang.
Caledonia? I like that
McCree's
name.
old buddy. It looks like they're on rocky terms right now, I would say. Maybe they'll patch things up. She is an amazing character to play. Super high mechanical skill, which I know just between the small group of us and everybody at home is every one of you guys. Super high mechanical skill. That gun is so much fun to shoot, and she has Bob as an ultimate, which is just the best. Wait till you see the skins we get to do for Bob and Ash. It's a lot of fun.
Probably a lot of Bonnie and Clyde
So
stuff.
she's going to be great. You can learn all about Ash at the Overwatch What's Next panel. They're going to talk in depth about Ash. It's going to be pretty amazing. But now there's a lot more BlizzCon to be had. I want to make sure that we have plenty of time for the other announcements. The next stuff is really, really exciting, and I'm super proud to hand it over to Pete Stillwell of Blizzard Classic Games. Give him a hand.
Is this? Oh no! Is this where they announce a remake for Diablo 2? Oh yeah, the remake of Diablo 3. Yeah.
Or they're just like, Lost Vikings, go.
As we've seen this morning, there's so many new experiences to explore across Blizzard's games. But we're also here to discuss one returning from our past. A few years ago, Blizzard started classic games around a simple idea. The world should always be able to play the games that helped lay our foundation. Luckily for us, sometimes that means we get to remaster one. Yeah. So,
just watching
on behalf
all
of your
the
dedicated men and
awesome.
women of
I'm thinking
Classic,
something beyond that
I am
hasn't been
honored to present the
remade.
return of another Titan.
We never paid any heed to the ancient prophecies.
This is Warcraft? Oh my god. Are they
Like
about to do this,
fools,
Cardwell?
we clung to the old hatreds.
I don't care if they do a
And
full new
fought
remaster
as we
of
have for
Warcraft.
generations.
This is Warcraft 2, right? I think so.
Pog? Like the pogs that you throw down? They really should. No, Warcraft 3. The remake.
Yeah.
Until the day the sky rained fire, and the new enemy came among us.
No, I knew I'd recognize this intro.
We stand now upon the brink of destruction, for the reign of chaos has come at last.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I wanted Warcraft 4, but this will do. I'll definitely be playing that.
All right, promise me you'll come by and give me that cheer every now and again. That's epic. Thanks, guys. 16 years ago, Warcraft 3 found me. The art was vivid, the gameplay immersive, the stories kept me in their thrall, pun intended. Warcraft 3 changed me.
I hate you, guy.
People need to
Because
accept
of this
puns.
game, I wanted to create experiences with the power to move people. Because of this game, I became a developer. And Because of this game, I joined Blizzard and I stand before you today. Like, epic. Reforged will be out next year, but if you're lucky enough to be at
Jesus.
Okay. Yes.
If you're lucky enough to be at BlizzCon today, you don't have to wait. We've
Solid.
got the iconic culling playable here in our demo area. For those of you not familiar, in it you command Arthas as he and his forces purge Stratholme of undead taint. It's a really key moment in his ascension to becoming the Lich King. If you can't join us today, spoiler alert, yeah, sorry. You've had 16 years, people, come on. If you can't join us today, don't worry. Our amazing Blizzard video team has got you covered. They put together some gameplay footage, and rather than wait, let's see it now. Yeah.
Hopefully they show all classes. Yeah. The undead and the night elves.
Dude, that looks so badass.
They really only needed to update it to like Xbox 360 graphics and it looked good.
Oh, the undead looks sweet. Look at that Dreadlord! Oh my god. Wow.
He looks badass. Oh yeah. This is probably the best idea they could have done since they have WoW still. Is just to remake this because it was perfect anyway.
Dude, it was fantastic.
Like, why
I spent
remake the whole-
hours playing this game.
Yeah. They haven't showed any night elves yet, which is great.
We're too late.
Yeah.
This entire city must be purged.
That's pretty sweet.
Heck yeah. Right. As I said, Blizzard soon, right?
All right, so Reforged is going to be an exciting new chapter for Warcraft 3. But before we part, I would like to take a moment to really celebrate War 3 and what it's already been. I mean, it set the stage for World of Warcraft, a very minor footnote in its history. Warcraft 3 put Sylvanas on her path to becoming Queen of the Forsaken, and it saw Thrall lead the Horde's exodus to new beginnings in Kalimdor. And it manipulated the hubris of young Arthas as he crossed that terrible threshold at Stratholme, ultimately leading to his destruction and his ascension to Lich King. And that's just the campaign, right? War 3 found millions of other players in other ways.
Right.
Just like me, just like you guys.
They should own up to it and be like, we created
It changed us
Dota
with competitive
and League of
play
Legends,
that
but
forced
we
us to
suck
think
it.
differently.
Yeah.
We forged friendships and sparked rivalries between clans over Battle.net.
They really did.
Yeah. Like, we
It
wouldn't have League of
empowered
Legends
creators
without
with an
Warcraft 3.
editor
Or
to help
Dota.
them bring their own
Yeah.
dreams to life. And their custom games gave rise to new genres.
Yeah. Done.
He just mentioned it, yeah.
That would be
So,
hilarious.
whether you're a campaigner, a
Well,
ladder
just throw Heroes of the
champion,
Storm. They can't
a
do that.
custom gamer, or you'll be new to Warcraft 3 Reforged, we hope you seize this opportunity to be found, to be changed, and to be inspired. On behalf of the men and women of Classic, we thank you for giving us this grand opportunity and purpose. So thank you.
I'll clap for that. Yeah.
Nobody cares about Diablo. Let's just skip it anyway.
The other really great thing is,
Didn't
you know,
they
the
do that
love
last
for
year? They
Warcraft 3
literally
is
just
pretty
like,
universal around
NC.
Blizzard.
Just
And that
looking
led us
for
to what we're
it.
calling the Spoils of War Edition. You can order that today. You can pre-order that today, along with the standard edition at playwarcraft3.com. To tide you over until Reforged actually comes out, Spoils will unlock a bunch of great content across the other games. That includes Diablo 3, Hearthstone, Heroes of the Storm, both StarCrafts, and, of course, World of Warcraft, which features a meat wagon mount. So, we did a little begging, and the World of Warcraft team actually made the wagon's catapult function.
Oh yeah, that's the new mountain heroes too.
Critters throughout Azeroth will come to fear your wrath. For Reforged itself, spoils will include 4 unique skins, all playable across whatever type of gamer you are. My personal favorite gives Jaina a warhorse so that she can become playable as Archmage in competitive play. Yeah, it's cool. If you want to dive deeper into everything else we have in store for Reforged, head over to playwarcraft3.com and join us today at 5:30 on the Mythic stage. The one and only Grubby will be hosting a few of our lead developers as we chat and see what's to come with Warcraft 3 Reforged. So I would like to jump back to Hearthstone. We've figured out the mic issues, so please join me in welcoming Creative Director Ben Thompson.
We're gonna say the same thing we just did. Sorry, guys.
Oh, does that happen? They skipped.
Yeah, when you went to the bathroom, like we tried to talk.
Thanks, brother. Yeah.
We were freaking out.
Hearthstone fans.
Mr. Dudley here is letting us know.
Welcome to the Mythic stage.
Like
to my Hearthstone family waiting for me back at the Hearthstone stage. Keep a benchworm. I'll be right back. We just had to do a little thing. They saw how big this announcement was going to be for Hearthstone, and they thought to themselves, we got to get him a bigger stage. So, in recap, the year opened with the Witchwood. As players took part in foiling the evil plots of Hagatha and her minions as they launched an all-out assault of spookiness on the general town of Gilneas. This was followed by the Boomsday Project, where we asked you to take part in experiments alongside and ultimately against the nefarious Dr. Boom and the scientists at Boom Laboratories. Now this brings us to the third and the final set in the Year of the Raven. It is during this time, the exploratory phase of the set, when the team is at their most fun. Whiteboards everywhere are covered with sketches and drawings and questions. Questions like, is there a disco maybe in an old mage tower? Do we awaken the old gods, perhaps? Ultimately, and here's the part you haven't heard yet, we wanted to celebrate the spirit of competition. We wanted to do so in a way that champions the beliefs and the culture of an ancient civilization. So as we pull away the vines and cut away the undergrowth of a proud arena at the center of Stranglethorn Vale, we ask you now, hey man, what you think about this?
Artifact was the best game. We would know about it more.
Dude, trolls are so awesome.
I've heard it is fun.
Raining fire, the only things a real troll desire. First to smash and to mash and to bash and maybe mangle. Here in Stranglethorn, you'll be warned, my lord.
This is the best song ever.
Say your prayers with voodoo, basha basha. Time for fun, we're gonna run ya through. Too bad for you.
It's only once a generation.
One victor wins the confrontation.
Standing here, got no fear. I'm the best in the arena.
Man, you never seen a hero cut you down to zero.
Victory is no talk. Careful at your door.
Our star is born here in Stranglethorn.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Rusticon's Rumble.
That's right, we're taking you back to the Gurabashi Arena to be a part of Rusticon's Rumble. Revisit the arena in its prime, when once a generation, trolls from across Azeroth gather their teams
Wasn't that a desert and then
to
once
fight
Deathclaw
on behalf
rained, it was
of their
a
Loa
forest?
and for the glory
no,
of combat.
it was in Stranglethorn. And
We've been hearing for a while from our players,
just
where's our
fight
troll
over
set?
it.
Yeah.
And we thought it was high time to bring this proud people to the game of Hearthstone. So let's decide together, here and now, to reclaim just what it means to be a troll. We invite all of our fellow trolls out there, in fact, to close the forums for a bit. Set the keyboard down. That guy's still going to be wrong when you get back. Pick up a spear and join us on the arena floor. Now, let's get down to business. Let's talk about some cards. The Hearthstone team would like to give you a brief glimpse into what we have in store for you in Rastakon's Rumble. And we'd like to start with a new keyword. Overkill. Overkill plays to the gladiatorial spirit inherent in the Rumble. As a grizzled competitor of the ring, you know that the way to a fan's heart is through a dramatic flourish and some theatrical showmanship. Basically, if you can deal more damage than you need to destroy a minion, you get a bonus. In Sulthrace's case, I'm going to say that clearly, you get to attack for as many as 3 more times in a single turn. Now, this kind of showboating is sure to draw the attention of more than a few fans. Fans that are so excited, they want to get in on the action themselves. Fans like this guy. Sharkfin Fan is a neutral minion who gives you a 1/1 pirate each and every time your hero attacks. Now you pair that with a weapon like Sulthrace, and you're going to get some board control, and you're going to get it fast. Now the 9 legendary champions at the head of each class or team in the Rumble embody the powers of their animal god, or Loa, while in the arena. Each class also gets a spirit.
The rogue's hook horns.
This spirit promises powerful abilities to the player who summons them. The Spirit-Loa relationship is a very important part, integral part even, to the set that this occupies. Let's take a look at a spirit right now. Now, the abilities found in these spirits are each different, and they're very class-specific. They have a lot of similarities as well. They're all 0/3 minions. They all have stealth for 1 turn, and they're all rare, which means that you get up to 2 in a single deck, maximizing the opportunity for some serious shenanigans. Now, ultimately, spirits are just that. They're a spiritual manifestation of the Loa they represent. But this begs the question, what are Loa? Loas are powerful gods, usually animals, who are worshipped in the troll culture. By aligning yourself with one of them, according to your class, they will fight by your side and guide you to victory. Now, you're probably asking yourself,
yeah, I think so.
What Loa calls to me? Well, if you're a paladin, you will be fighting for the honor of Shirvala the Tiger. Shirvala is a proud and noble Loa, not unlike the paladins who worship her. She's also incredibly powerful, power that comes at a cost. But consider the possibilities, if you will, if you've been investing your mana wisely on spells
I assume so.
in the early game.
I thought that.
Now, this is just the beginning. It's a brief glimpse into what's in store for you in Rastakon's Rumble. There's a lot more to learn, and we're going to share a lot of it with you over the next 2 days.
Chat, if Rush has been explained already, tell us what Rush is.
Later today, there's a panel that will show even more cards and dig further into the expansion itself. With Peter and Liv. They're going to take a look at a number of these classes that we mentioned and a number of the interactions of the cards found there. Tomorrow, the Hearthstone's missions team is going to walk you through just what it takes to make the single-player content in the game. More importantly, they're going to walk you through the single-player content for Rastakon's Rumble, the Rumble Run, where you play as Rikar, an upstart underdog troll who needs your help as he travels to the arena in search of the title of champion for himself.
Spent 6, so it still costs 19.
And finally, on the show floor here at Blizzcon, both days, you get to try a special tavern brawl
I agree.
that uses just some of the new mechanics introduced in the Rumble run itself. We are super excited for Rashtakan's Rumble, and we hope that you will join us when it releases on December 4th.
On their yeah. They got a dead cell.
But if you just can't wait, pre-purchase begins today.
Yeah.
So until then, the Hearthstone team will ask you, which Loa
Seems fair.
speaks to you? Now I'd like to pass it to my personal spirit animal, the lead game designer, Wyatt Chang.
Right. I'm checking.
Good.
I'm glad the chat can't hear you because I
Hello,
know what you just
BlizzCon!
said. And I'm just gonna ignore what you just said.
Rush is haste but can't go face.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. BlizzCon!
Hey!
We
That's a different shirt.
love Diablo.
No, you don't. You don't. You don't love Diablo.
We love the way Diablo has brought millions of players around the world together to slay demons. Our modern world is an increasingly connected one. Our mobile devices keep us closer than ever to our friends, family, and loved ones. So we knew.
Why did you say mobile?
We want to use mobile devices as the platform for a new Diablo game. Because nothing brings a family together
joking,
like
right?
slaying demons. But we want to do it in a way that's true to Blizzard, putting gameplay first. We want to do it in a way that feels right for Diablo. We are making a full-fledged action RPG you can play everywhere with everyone. Now, I have a cinematic to show you.
No.
But first, allow me to set the stage.
Total rip.
At the end of Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction,
Oh.
Baal had corrupted the World Stone.
You destroyed
The
it.
World Stone
You started
is an
the world.
object of immense power. It has the power to create worlds. The World Stone was used to create Sanctuary. Baal, one of the primevals, had corrupted the World Stone, and that corruption threatened to echo through all of humanity, turning humans evil and violent. The Archangel Tyrael, knowing this, made the sacrificial decision to use his legendary blade Eldruin to shatter the World Stone. What happens next? Let's roll the
you made Diablo
cinematic.
3, and then unless we're creating this game and destroying the story of Diablo 3, that's fine by me. Does that mean Cain gets to live?
The World Stone.
About to flip this table.
It was the power of creation and the birth of our eternal conflict. From the high heavens to the burning hells, our desire to control that power poisoned its very nature. And so, I gave my life to destroy it. But its corruption spread.
Dude, did they just fake us out? cinematics will be a trillion times better than what the game is actually. Then they should pop a new player. It just says dumb face law 2050. Yeah.
If humanity is to survive, they must stand together and face the rising darkness. Though that may not be enough.
Diablo Immortal. We are so excited about this game. Diablo Immortal is our chance to explore 20 years of untold stories that happened in between Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. What happened
Goodbye, Cardwell.
to Tyrael after the explosion
Oh
of the
my
World
God.
Star? What was
Such
Deckard
babies.
Cain up to during this
Such
time?
babies.
Why did Malthael abandon heaven? I want to be there for the founding of the Demon Hunters and the golden age of Westmarch. We'll have new stories for beloved characters.
Oh my God.
We've partnered with NetEase to create Diablo Immortal. NetEase has been a close partner of Blizzard for almost 10 years. And their passion, dedication, and expertise have allowed us to bring Diablo to mobile. Now, I know what you're thinking. You want to see some gameplay. So up next, let's have a look at what Diablo Immortal looks like in action. Let's roll it.
It may not be. And what?
So charismatic. Oh, show up. That looks better than the other three. Just the.
Shit. It doesn't look that bad.
Games like this, yeah, it's still action packed. Probably gonna bog down all the phones. Those games are gonna be done. That a long time ago, when Diablo 3 showed up, I was super excited about what the quest system was gonna be, and the fact that they can just make quests anywhere because of all this map and stuff. And I always thought it'd be cool to like see a caravan that needs help travel. And then that just showed me that they're doing that on this stupid mobile game and not actually Diablo 3 when it came out. I mean, that action was more than Diablo 3 altogether.
Authentic Diablo gameplay at your fingertips.
I'm so happy with your hair plugs.
We have new stories to tell, new skills for you to master. If you want to know more, we'll be back here on the Mythic stage in just a few minutes.
He said I don't want to watch.
For those of you who are here at BlizzCon, thank you. We are going to have, sorry. We welcome you here to BlizzCon, and there has never been a better time to be part of this incredible Blizzard community.
No one cares about
We have a demo of Diablo Immortal playable here on the show floor in Hall D. And for those of you watching at home, visit DiabloImmortal.com for more information about Diablo Immortal. There has never been a better time to explore everything that Blizzard has to offer here at BlizzCon and alongside the rest of this incredible Blizzard community. As you wander the show floor, take time to say hi to those of us here at BlizzCon. Everybody at BlizzCon wearing the blue crew shirts at Blizzard would love to say hello.
I'm glad you paid for this virtual ticket, Kevin. I'm glad it's on your account. I'm done.
Have fun, make friends, and have an epic BlizzCon. Thank you.
He's very charismatic and he did his best.
And he did his job.
He was like,
this concludes our opening ceremony.
Did his best.
Mythic Stage's panel presentations resume shortly with Diablo, What's Next? Have a great BlizzCon.
Oh, Diablo is what next?
That's it? Alright, well.
I'm sorry you got the bad end of that stick.
Again. Another year.